going on, my fellow fuzz butts? Zabu the Sergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. And yes, we're kicking off with another Q&A, but this Q&A is like old from like 2 weeks ago, and I forgot I even posted it. I was actually about to post another one of the journals, and I'm like, wait a second, I still have to do the last one. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get in this. Lego.
What is your favorite snack?
Favorite snack? Oh my god, I have way too many favorite snacks, to be honest. I'm a big snack kind of guy. I like Debbie cakes, I like cookies. Don't get me started on the donuts, because I have a problem when it comes to those. But we won't get into that right now. Just know that I have a lot of favorite snacks. Pastries. There we go.
Do you like any old TV shows?
I've kind of had like a disconnection with actual TV shows for like my entire life, because I've been a little more of the internet guy, not so much as like the cable TV guy. So yeah, as far as TV shows, I'm kind of out of that loop, so no.
And you couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Low budget family means we only got one of those things. Either the telephone, the cable, or the internet. We had to pick a choice. And we're like, well, with the internet, I can kind of do those other two things. So yeah, internet it is.
In Perfect Dark for the 64. Okay, I guess you know what it was. I had no idea what it was. What is your favorite weapon and the mode you can change it to?
You got the whole question?
Yeah.
Alright, so as far as Perfect Dark goes, my all-time favorite weapon would probably have to be the Farsight. And primarily because whenever it comes to shooting games, I like sniping. And the good thing about the Farsight, you can switch it to like the, I don't know if it's like the 3D mode or something like that, the X-ray mode. And you can like aim through the walls and see where your enemy is and just like snipe them through the wall. Like it was like a phenomenal little concept for that weapon. So definitely the Farsight. Perfect Dark.
I'm mad at you. You did that. What is the furthest place from your home that you have traveled to? Yeah.
Oh. That would probably like
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's it. I forgot the name of the place. I'm like, it's a place up in Tennessee.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Europe! I have an ambition to go to Europe or somewhere around there. Europe or Asia, one of the two. Eurasia.
Eurasia.
That little supercontinent there. So yeah. And the Europeans or the Asians and stuff.
But like specifically what country within?
What country within Asia? Oh my god.
No, within wherever. Like I know the one place I want to go.
No, I'm gonna go to Romania or whatever.
Yeah, I want to go to Romania.
I don't even. Oh, Greece is definitely one of them. I have to go to Greece because me and Greece, we have like a historical connection, and I'm just like, yo, everything about like the Greek architecture and just all those things in between. I'm like, I have a need, a mighty need. To visit that place. So definitely Greece is like one of the mains on my list.
Okay, what is your favorite art style?
I can actually post a link to the video of my favorite art styles and my favorite artists and all that stuff, because it's kind of hard for me to explain. I do kind of like the cutesy stuff, but yeah, I'll post a link to that video and I'll have it, you know, somewhere on the screen where you can kind of get a little glimpse of that video, and it'll be annotated and all that stuff, and bada bing bada boop.
Or just look in the background behind his head.
Yeah, you can see this stuff. I mean, I don't have the best camera, but you can kind of see like a pretty, you know,
stuff.
It's detailed enough. I like this stuff and this stuff, and there's some other stuff around, and yeah, I like art.
I have the hiccups. Do you have any favorite old school cartoons like Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry is one of them right there. Tom and Jerry. I wasn't a big fan of Scooby-Doo because those episodes were way too long for my short childhood attention span.
You're so mad at Scooby-Doo.
I'm just like, and the main reason why I didn't like Scooby-Doo is because all of the episodes were the same. Blah, 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 meddling kids and that stupid dog. And I'm like, yep, that's how all the episodes are going to end. Thank you. And that's how they do. And I'm just like, nah, you got to have some variation. Of course, there's probably some episodes where that didn't happen and they didn't solve the mystery or something like that. But I'm like, by that time, I was over it. So, yeah.
They always solve the mystery.
See? And it was because of the meddling kids and that dog, or else they would have got away with it.
Gets mad over it.
So, yeah, Tom and Jerry was like a very good favorite.
Okay, if you could steal one thing without consequence, what would it be?
$1 billion.
Good God.
That would end all my life problems. To be perfectly honest.
Hell, $5,000 would help right now.
Give me $20, I'll be happy.
What do you think about the color yellow?
I'm wearing it! I don't mind it. I don't mind any color, to be honest. Colors are awesome.
Dark Souls or Skyrim?
Skyrim! Mainly because I've been playing Elder Scrolls for a good long bit now. And I haven't even had a chance to play Dark Souls. I heard it's a really good game. It looks really nice. The graphics are amazing. And that it's really insanely hard. But Elder Scrolls just has history with me. So yeah, definitely Elder Scrolls all the way. Not specifically Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls as a whole.
How do you feel on being a future dad?
If that happened, sure. That'd be a big surprise to me for me to be scrolling on some website and then you see an ad for me like, yo, check out my channel. Yo, it me. I'm Zabs. And I don't know.
What the hell did you think I said?
Huh?
Repeat the question I said.
What'd you say?
I said, how do you feel about being a future dad?
Oh, it sounded like you said in a featured ad. Like an advertisement. I'm like, okay. You gotta articulate.
That's why I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta remember, I can't hear well. I heard a featured ad. She said a future dad. I'm like, no, I heard ad. Featured ad. You kind of see how they sound the same depending on what you put emphasis on. Like, future dad, future ad. You see what I mean? Don't split the dad, man. Maybe talk about advertisements here, man. I just want to...
You suck.
Yeah, future dad, yeah, I'm a little nervous about it, but at the same time I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Once we, move from one location to the next, or my setup will look pretty much the same once we move from one location to the next. But yeah, from that point on, that's when I actually start, preparing for this child and all this stuff like that. Ta!
Ta ta ta.
Ha ta ta. Ha ta 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 ta.
Who are your fave YouTubers?
Okay, we're gonna start with Markiplier. From there, we go to BuzzFeed, because everybody's been watching BuzzFeed as of recently. So, there's some Markiplier, BuzzFeed. We'll throw some Jacksepticeye in there. Favorite YouTubers.
Domix.
Oh, yep, gotta give props to Domix. Lily Pichu, sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda. Swoozy's up on there. FoozyTube. Niga Higa, Ryan Higa. I'll like have each of their icons popping up as I name them.
Why'd you go doo-doo?
Because I was thinking.
So you made a computer beat noise.
I made a computer beat noise.
Do you have a Vine? Yes.
Yes, I have a Vine.
Does he use it? No.
Because, like I say, when it comes to me thinking of Vines, it's hard for me to take, like, a concept of a video and smash that into 6 seconds. I'm like, I can't. I try. That's why my Zabu the T-Rex video is on there, because until I come up with something, with a smidgen of brilliance, it'll just kind of be random stuff like that. So, but yes, I do have a Vine.
Okay. What is it like for you being a black fur?
Well, as accepting as this community is, it's kind of, there's really no difference in my, racial background or whatever, because, like I say, when it comes to the fur community, what's on the outside, it's like, whatever. It's all about the content of your character. So as far as the facade, it's like, well, whatever, man. As long as you're a good person, no one should have any concerns about racial background and stuff like that. And that's one of the main things I like about this community.
If you could meet one famous person, like anywhere from a song artist, athlete, celebrity, whatever, who would it be?
Probably Mark. Because, like, for some reason, like, as far as, like, celebrities, like, movie stars and stuff like that, to me, even though they're doing the things that they're doing, I understand the concept that they're still people. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people, they kind of put them on this higher pedestal and stuff like that. And while I think that's all fine and well, I mean, deep down, it's still just a day job to them. I mean, of course, it's still a career, but at the same time, it's a job. That's just the job that they do, publicizing themselves for the entertainment of other people. But Mark, he's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if I ever met him, I would have the personal opportunity to thank him for the things that I'm doing right now. So, yeah.
Okay. What is the origin of Zabu's name? Naruto.
Okay, I've explained this a couple of times, but long story short, it dates back to my cosplay days, and I used to cosplay as Zabu from Naruto. I probably have a picture pop up somewhere. Yeah.
Favorite part about a
con? I think it's like the downtime between the panels. Like when you just leave one panel and you're like, oh hey, I've got like an hour before I have to be at this panel. Then it's like, now I can go mingle around and meet people and eat food and do all that stuff, and that's like the little fun thing about it,
Have you ever fursuited around children? And if you have, did you like it?
Yes, I did like it, sort of. But the only bad thing is that my style is very realistic, so they're kind of afraid of how I look, which is kind of one of the main reasons why I want to get a toony version of Zabu done. That way, whenever I am doing public fursuiting around like a younger audience or whatever, I can actually appear as a more cuter, I can actually appear as a cuter character and not this scary rash thing that you see here. So yeah, I do like, childhood interactions and stuff. I just need a chibi persona, that way I can not scare them away. Because like, at one of the picnics, I was next to Blurby, and like all the children, they walk up to Blurby and they want hugs and stuff, and they're like, I like you, but I'm scared of that big red one. And I'm just like, oh. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Will you be doing any Deadpool game playthroughs? No, because we don't have a system that supports them.
Yeah, I don't have any next-gen consoles. I plan to get one sometime in the very distant future. But as far as right now, no, I can't play any high FPS games like that, especially not on my computer. One, because I can't afford it, and two, because I don't have good enough electronics to run these types of games, so yeah. Stuff like that make it seem a little dim right now, but in the future, possibly.
Okay, your and his species are your respective main personas. There we go. Out of the two different creative universes, do you think that Sergals are evolved from Argonians like him? His persona is an Argonian.
Oh, that must be Bruzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like my little Skyrim commenter. And I'm like, I respect that guy because I love Skyrim so much. But anyway, as far as Sergals originating from lizards, I don't know whether or not they did. I haven't really read all the lore behind the Sergals backstory, but as far as my own thoughts, I wouldn't think so. Because,
Stuff.
yeah, because I don't know. They could have. So yeah, I'm pretty clueless as to the fact as to whether or not they could or couldn't have.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it? Well, okay, well that's time to listen to another Q&A.
Good Lord.
Go. Make sure you check out my Furfinity for the next time that I post a Q&A. Because generally they get hit with about 20-25 questions, so I post it and I leave it up for like a couple of hours because it fills up pretty quickly. And then I close it, that way I don't have, a 30-minute video of me answering hundreds of questions. Usually keep it like around the mid-20s. So yeah, go ahead and look out for that. But as far as right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So, if you want to follow me for fast updates, I'll have links posted down in the dibbly below to my Furfinity. Viewer discretion is advised. There may be content on that site, and I suitable for all ages. I also have links to my Twitter, my Facebook fan page, or my Instagram down there. Follow me on Twitter, talk to me. Most likely I'll respond. But as always, my name is Zabu the Sergal.
It's death. Death.
And I'm out of here before I choke and die on air. Okay.
Hey boy, nurse, I'ma give him more.